Welcome to Attleboro Update. Last week, millions across the country remembered the important contributions of civil rights leader Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Here in Attleboro, people of all backgrounds came out to commemorate the contributions of Dr. King in a municipal program at City Hall put on by the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial Committee. An Interfaith Service at the Immanuel Lutheran Church followed the program. Former New England Patriots player Edward Ellis spoke on the theme of leveling the playing field. Ethel Garvin of the Dr. Martin Luther King Memorial Committee spoke with us about the event.
Oh, freedom! Oh, freedom! Oh, freedom over me!
Today was our 28th annual Interfaith Service in celebration of the Martin Luther King holiday. Our theme today was leveling the playing field, an equal start for all. Our keynote speaker was Mr. Edward Ellis, an educator and former member of the New England Patriots. And there was clergy who delivered scriptures, prayers, and songs by a vocal group called Shamanad. He was a master teacher in equality and justice, and those lessons still need to be learned. Obviously, not everything got through while he was here, right, in the 60s, and so there's still a lot that we can take from what he tried to pass on and use.
So our topic for leveling the playing field and equal start for all. I looked at this topic, and I think Pastor Jules she talked to me about 2 or 3 months ago. She got me early. And I saw her number on the caller ID, and I said, oh boy, I better not answer this. I know I'm gonna get an assignment. And sure enough, I got this assignment. I got to draw for this slip today. And it's a very broad topic. So I'm gonna focus on how I leveled my playing field and how it helped me to get an equal start in life.
He was chosen because of his work with the youth. We thought that he would have a good message to the youth about how to level the playing field for youth at risk, how communities can develop strong support networks. But his take on it was, very interestingly, that it starts in the home. So that's what I got. You know, we can't always look to see that there are forces out there preventing you from doing something. You have to be ready to be able to take those opportunities. And it starts with parents. So he used himself as an example, which I thought was very creative, on how he was able to make his way or maneuver his way through any obstacles that he may have faced.
My name is Edward Ellis, a former member of the New England Patriots. I came out today because I was asked to speak and talk about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and what his day meant to me and the principles that he had preached to us back in the 60s and the civil rights movements to help us, in order to equal our playing field and have an equal start. I just think the lessons that I learned in life, learned from my parents, just about hard work, dedication, honesty, living up to what you can be, dreaming big, knowing your potential and reaching for the stars to try and get there. I just hope that the youth will learn just to respect each other, to respect authority, the people that are in charge, that are placed around us to help us in our everyday lives, to respect them, our doctors, nurses, policemen, firemen, anyone who's around, your mayor, just everyone, and to respect and to love each other. We have another generation that's coming after us, myself having 2 children, I have to let them know that this only happened 47 years ago. Dr. King was assassinated. And 47 years, that's not even a blink of time within the span of time and the span of this country. We have to do better. We have to teach our kids to love and respect and to care about one another and to help their fellow man out. I mean, that's our future. If we don't do that, then we're not going to have a future. It's just amazing, because when you have kids, your kids look at you, and one thing kids do is they imitate what they see. So, everyday life, just strive to be better, strive to do better, strive to love better, to live better, to learn better, to work together better. I think that's the main message we can get out of Dr. Martin Luther King.
I always have a sigh of relief when the pews are filled, and so I'm pleased that people are still coming. Because you never know, we've been doing it for so long, you don't know when people may begin to wane and decide, we had enough, or that's enough, or, how many more can I go to? So I'm glad people are still seeing the relevance of celebrating Dr. King and supporting us.